We asked our viewers and listeners to get in touch with any questions they wanted us to put to you. And on this topic, we got an email from Pete Jung. He wants to know, when the next variant arrives, will there be another red list allocation in hotel quarantine? If so, despite these rule changes that you've brought in, I still have no confidence in travel. What do you say to him?
Yeah, look, I think to be fair to him and all of your viewers, we have to realise we live in a world where, you know, the coronavirus is with us. It's likely to mutate again at some point. What we always need to do is make sure we protect public health as best as we possibly can. We've got the red list on standby. There are 0 countries in it right now. But to answer the question, yes, we would implement the red list if need be. And if you're booking a flight or a holiday or accommodation, obviously make sure that it's changeable. But having said that, we do want to be in a world where we stop treating the outside world as if it's a dangerous place, where we have sensible measures in place, but that where people should be able to travel, go on holiday, see family, do business abroad. And this is a clear indication that we won't keep these things in place a moment longer than we think is absolutely necessary.
What would you say then, Transport Secretary, to people who are genuinely worried about contracting COVID and they've gone on their holiday to Portugal or Cuba or wherever they've gone to, and they then board an airplane which may be full of people who are carrying COVID? And they won't have to test till they get to the other end. And what would you say to those people in terms of their confidence of that COVID virus being transmitted to them?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, as we know, particularly with Omicron, it is everywhere, literally in every country, including here in a big way, as we know. So, you know, you could make the same argument for getting on a bus in this country, or the train, or any other, you know, going to the shops. It is always there, but we don't require people to test to do those things. So it's about having a reasonable approach. We want to live in a world where people are able to live alongside coronavirus. I think that we're increasingly able to move there thanks to vaccinations. And I do appeal to people to come forward. There are still 9 million people vaccinations that we're keen to give. We need people to come forward for those. But we couldn't see a good reason to keep in place extra testing just because that journey is being made somewhere which isn't in the UK, when we already accept, if you like, those risks in the UK.